Hey, everybody. Welcome to our live chat. I am going to check some different lighting real quick. See which one I like better. I think maybe that one. How's everybody doing? I know I'm gonna give it a second for everybody to jump on. Hey, Dawn, how are you? I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can read everybody right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out for a second because I know it's been a second. I hope everybody is healthy and okay and surviving. I hope you got your toilet paper for whatever reason. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I do hope, hey, Rebecca, I do hope everybody is safe. If you are, 60s or 70s and you need to go to the grocery store, reach out to a friend and see if they can go for you. I know there's a lot of people helping each other out, a lot of neighbors helping neighbors. I know I need to contact my neighbors where I used to live and make sure that they're okay. So I want to make sure everybody's all right. Oh, yay. D Baker just got New to Luminesce, just got my system before the weekend. So have you tried it, D Baker? Have you tried it? Hey, Amanda, how are you? Hey, Rebecca. Yes, don't be jerks. Hey, Abby, how are you guys doing? I do have some sinuses, of course, but we know sinuses are what I'm about. So, but all is good. So I'm going to go start to finish on the makeup. You're going to have to hold on for a second because I don't have my system out. I just looked over there and I was like, oh, that might be important. The allergies in Houston are horrible. Hold on one second. All right, back to work. So I missed it. Hold on, let me get my glasses back on. Terrible lighting, so I'm not sure. That is D Baker, that girl, that's normal. Make sure that when you are doing, and at least you realize that, I have to say that's a good start. When you are first starting to airbrush, what I would recommend is get it out, play with water. Put water in here and just have some fun. Just have fun. That's all. That's all you have to do. And just start utilizing it, get that motion down, get the distance down, all of that. How was my birthday? Well, let me just say that I get a redo. Hey, Con, how are you? Yeah, I get a redo on my birthday. I actually had the flu and allergies and a sinus infection. So I'm claiming a redo. So, but that's okay. I'm all good. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a redo. So anyway, make sure. A nebulizer with asthma and allergy. Oof. Be careful, girl. Make sure when you are practicing, it's going to take some practice. So we are very upfront about that, but you do want to make sure you have good lighting. Outside lighting is the best. So if you have a window in your bathroom, or what I always do is the lights that they put in bathrooms are always yellow. Why? I have no idea. It's the most unflattering light ever. So make sure you get reveal light bulbs. Reveal light bulbs have all encompassing, it has everything you need in there. And so you can get 75 Like I have a floor bank right here. And so I would get probably 50s or 75s. I mean, you could probably get a tan in here, but it's going to be pure light. Right now I have a, like a little ring light. And so that sets that up for me and that makes it better. Thank you, Jennifer. So just to recap what we do here, because we have been out a while. If you are a Luminous Beauty advisor, want to make sure that, of course, I want you here on this channel and I want you to participate in all of that. But just know that you cannot reach out to people. You can't say, look at me, I'm a Luminous Beauty. All you can do is put your emojis. And the emojis are thumbs up, lips, and lipstick. And that should tell everyone on this channel that you are a Luminous Beauty advisor. And so if you are interested in becoming a Luminous Beauty advisor, or you want more information about the product, how to purchase it, anything like that, you can reach out to one of the ladies or gentlemen that have those emojis. But they are not to reach out to you because I don't want you to be bombarded with a bazillion emails. So I'm just trying to make it an even playing field for everybody. And we have a lot of people on here, like a lot of the beauty advisors are on here, and they help me with the live chat. So not only are you hearing from me, but you're hearing from everybody on here that uses the products. And I promise you, if you are new and you're in any reservation that you may be having about Luminous, I promise you, we've been through it. Like there is absolutely nothing you can tell me that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, like nothing's gonna shock me. We've all been through it, thought it, done it, whatever it. So, okay. All right. So let's get started. So I do have a clean face, and because I'm in my bathroom, I'm gonna put, no, I'm not gonna put back in my hair. Good morning, Sabrina, Jennifer, and Rebecca, and Julia. And hey, Nikki, how are you? Dawn, how's everybody? All right. So I am gonna start with light beige concealer. This is hello, Julia. All right, so I am starting with the light beige concealer, and that's going to help. Now, if you, let me back up by saying, if you are new to airbrushing, if you haven't even picked this up, only concentrate on the foundation. Don't worry about this extra stuff that I'm doing. All I want you to do is concentrate on the foundation. You can get into the rest of the stuff later. It's okay. We're gonna get to that. But make sure to just concentrate on the concealer. And then you can move on once you got, because once you have that movement down and once you're getting it down, once you get down, you'll be good to go. And it doesn't matter what you're putting on. Way too much. Oh, let me put that back in there. Okay. All right. Crazy and under my eyes. Okay. So Vanessa, chances are if you are moisturizing underneath the eyes, chances are you're spraying too much. Because it goes against everything we've been taught with traditional makeup, you actually are going to spray less under the eyes than you normally do. But you also kind of want to hit it and quit it and not focus too much under the eyes. Let me get my Kleenex out. Okay. And so you just want to spray and kind of move on. And then you can go back, which is about what I'm going to do. So I have my concealer in here. Okay. Have my concealer in here. I'm going to spray this underneath my eyes. I'm like sweating already. Underneath the eyes. But notice, I'm not going to be like keeping it there. I actually start the movement. I am going to pull my hair back just so you can see everything. And this is real world, you know, like, come on, if I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna have my hair back. All right, so system is on. And then what I'm gonna do is angle my airbrush down just a little bit because I don't want to shoot it straight that way. I'm gonna angle down, look up. Now, right now, I'm not spraying anything. I'm just making that movement. My finger's off the trigger. So I can make the movement, and then that's what I'm gonna be doing, okay? So under, move it down, under, move it down is what I'll be doing, all right? So I can, not coming out, there it is, okay. Under, move it down, under, move it down, okay? So that's just one spray. Yes, and I come up with songs. So now I'm just moving that concealer out, getting it to those areas. Under, move it down, under, move it down. Let's see. There we go. All right, I'm going to turn on my water real quick because I need to rinse this out. So what you didn't know as that was going on is it was actually coming out without me pulling back on the trigger. So what happens sometimes, and I took this, I was supposed to go on a spring break, but I was sick. So it was packed in my suitcase. And so sometimes what happens is in travel or in whatever the case may be, it might get loose or, you know, like whatever, I don't know, just sometimes these little things come. And so that needle, it wasn't pushed in all the way. So I knew something was going on. Now I'm going to put the needle back and then I'll be ready to go. Luckily, it wasn't spraying like super, super hard. So I'm okay. I am going to take a little blender and I'm going to look up really close. It is quite a bit on my nose. So I'm just going to blot this off a little bit. And then we're going to go again. So, oh yeah, girl, I have a fan right behind me right now. Yeah, you only want to start with about 3 or 4 drops. That's all you need. So turn on my system, okay? Using the air to cool me off right now. All right, so let's go back to my song. Under, moving down, under, moving down, all over the face. Definitely working better. Moving it around. Andernet, how do you say your name? Andernet, is that right? It does not. It takes about 5 to 7 days. And I know that maybe it might take a couple of days longer, but it's on our website on how long. But I still think it's 5 to 7 days because we do have people in the warehouse. My airbrush my lids real quick too. But yeah, they're fast. They're going to send you. You can also expedite it if you wanted to as well. But they'll send you tracking as when you order it too. Dawn, I did not. I'm going to redo my birthday. I had the flu. So, you know, what are you going to do? But I know I'm blessed and I will re-celebrate. Can you see what's in there? You can see me looking at me. All right, I am gonna blot just a little bit. Now, a lot of times, guys, this concealer is pretty much the bomb. And a lot of times on days that I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I'll just wear the concealer because you can just and then go. I am going to put some foundation on top and then we'll keep working from there. Yeah, you can't follow it all the way. I did blush for eyeshadow. My customer was, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Girl, you're going to love it. Just come back here. There, like I tell everybody, there is a learning curve. So when you get it, get this out because it already comes put together. You just have to plug in the power cord. But get this out, put water in here. You can put the cap on. There's a little cap that comes with it. You can put the cap on and just spray your face. So the three things you want to remember, actually, I'm going to add a fourth. Four things you want to remember about airbrushing is keep it about 4 finger widths away. Keep your hand moving. You don't want to stay in one spot, so just keep your hand moving. And then barely pull back on the trigger. That's what you want to practice is barely pulling back on the triggers. Like, you don't want to spray too much. So practicing with water helps you get that movement down, the distance down, and the trigger down. And the fourth thing, practice. That's going to be the key is to practice. You definitely are going to want to practice. And I'm not saying like for a year. I'm just saying for, a couple of times. We do tell you to do it 7 days in a row. And by that 7th day, you'll be an expert. You'll have it down. But every time you hold this in your hand, the more you're going to learn and the better you'll understand how it works. If you have a day where you can sit in front of the mirror and mess up, like do everything wrong, like, oh, Heather says to hold it forward. I'm going to hold it here. Heather says to barely pull back the trigger. I'm going to pull it all the way back. I'm not going to do everything wrong. You'll actually learn so much. So just keep that in mind. I know. So those of you who don't know, my veneer right here fell off. Bloop. And last Friday, it fell off. And so I had to go the whole weekend with no tooth. And so I got that fixed on Monday. I think I even got sick, like started feeling it Monday evening. Tuesday, out. Let's do Lion King. We haven't done Lion King. I don't know. Let's do, what my go-to is all the time is Lovers. The Lovers palette. This is, you're going to tell I can use this one. The Lovers. This is an awesome go-to. Just for the plain fact, like, it's neutral. It's it's just awesome. Yeah, on the weekend I had to I didn't go to church because I sing in the choir. And I'm like, I can just imagine me, whoa, and then tooth out. But I did have a neighborhood party that I went to, and I literally walked around like that. But a few of them had veneers, so they understood. But it was crazy. All right, so I'm going to take the medium brown, and I'm just going to put a little bit in my crease right here. Now, it does have some shimmer. But we're living on the edge this week, so. Oh, you can't get the Lovers anymore? Oh. Okay, I'll move to another. I'll move to another one. Yeah, any of our nude and naughty palettes, the Lovers. I'll get out the click and plays so I can play with those, of course. So that's just one color in my crease. And then I can go in with the matte color, which is Naked. Why isn't this coming up anymore? Necking. I just want to say it like that. And then I'm going to put that right there on my lid. And see how that just a little bit just brightens it. And it's a matte, so it's going to be more of it's subtle. And because it's a matte, it won't draw attention to wrinkles and crinkles. But here's a trick, guys. When you're putting eyeshadow right here, and if you have wrinkles and crinkles right there, and you always get those hiccups, look down and look this way. Like I'm looking down and stretching it away from my nose, and that helps stretch that skin so you won't have wrinkles and crinkles. So now I'm looking down and this way. Patting that on my lid. And then again, and then if I want shimmer. So when you first start out, you might be using 10, 15 drops, okay? I'm not gonna lie. You might be using more drops than normal. I can do my whole entire face, which I'm about to do, in like 5 drops. Sorry. And so the more you use it, the more you'll understand how it works and the less makeup you're going to use. But just know that you'll get to that. So don't freak out if I say, well, I use 5 drops and you're using 10 to 15. It's okay. You'll get to that point. Little eyeliner underneath. All right. So that's all we're going to do on eyes. And then now foundation, which I think is still in here. All right. So now I'm going to put my shade 3. The Brown and Lovers. That medium brown or the dark brown? Let's see what shade would be closest. I'll get it out. I'll get mine out, and I'll at the 3 o'clock we'll kind of look that over. I'll give you the colors that I used in the Lovers palette for the Click and Play. All right, so now I was just cooling off. Now I'm making my movement, pulling back on the trigger. I don't have to go underneath my eyes as much because I already have my concealer there. So I'm just making my passes around and around, up and down on my chin, jawline, under my nose, and circle, and lightly dust the face, and lightly pull back on the trigger. Julia, we are working on that, girl. We have so many Canadians that want to be consultants. I mean, we hear y'all. We do. We promise. All right. So that was about 4 or 5 drops. And I'm done. But again, guys, don't freak out if you're using it and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm using 20. It's okay. Just know that the more you use it, the more you'll see, oh, okay, I don't have to pull back as hard on the triggers. Oh, I don't, you'll start understanding all of that. Okay, so debanker. If they are sunken in, you need to highlight them. And I know that sounds weird, but remember that darkness, contouring, dimension, it's going to give you dimension. So if they're sunken in and you have dark circles or just sunken in, highlight them because we want them to stand out. And so you'll want to use the peach color corrector or even a concealer to highlight them. so they do stand out. And then you'll want to highlight your cheekbone area, contour your cheekbones, so that way it does give it even more of a pop. Okay, Lisa, check, depending on when you use it. Remember, guys, our stuff has, can I give you? Oh, yeah, of course. But that's what these are for, guys. I mean, like, I know you want to, if you want to come to me, and we are looking at maybe doing some classes, but honestly, ask me questions here. Number one, all of our product, our instrument, like the stylus, the icon, all of that, they have a 1-year warranty. So if you are having issues with your stylus, make sure you call customer service. They're going to walk you through how to clean it. But if something is wrong, they're going to send you a new one. If you need to order a new one, check, it's under Airbrush Products, I believe. Also, Lisa, if you want to check with a consultant, they can help you as well. They can help you find one or call customer service. So chances are there's some, with what you're telling me, something is loose in here. So unscrew the back here. Make sure that this guy is tight enough and that your needle's all the way in. If you saw at the beginning, I had an issue with that this morning. So just call customer service. They're going to walk you through it. I always recommend getting a new stylus just for that case. If something happens, then you have your backup. But wait till it goes on sale. Wait, don't buy it just to buy it. Wait till it goes on sale. And then get a certificate for what, baby? Of learning how to airbrush? To be a certified airbrush person? Yay! Isabella got hers. I'm now going in and just doing some contouring with our Cut 1 palette. The other thing, if you have those under eye, like deep circles, and I'm telling you to highlight, you can go in even with the Cut 1 palette. And highlight underneath. Again, bringing out what is trying to create depth. Whoops. Now I'm going to take the Optics palette. We don't have one planned yet, but we have been talking about it, and we'll work on that. But girl, I'm telling you, stay here. We will help you. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of shine on my nose. All right. So there we go. Clean, easy look. So easy to airbrush, guys. It does take a minute. I mean, it's so funny because I'm like, what do you think about airbrush? What do you think it would, how long do you think it would take? And people are always like, oh, I think it would take longer. It actually is going to save you time. Now, right now, if you're starting out, you might be like, are you crazy right now? But honestly, it will save you time. It will become second nature. Picking this up and will be second nature to you, and you will have it down. I promise. You will get it down. All right, I'm gonna put on, because we need some brightness in our day today. This is a flamingo. I love this. This is our lip vinyl. And the slick lip vinyl. Look at that color, guys. Just love this color. You gotsta. All right, there you go, guys. It is so good to be back with you. I'm so excited. So yeah, let me know what other stuff you guys want to talk about. I'll be back at 3 today, and we'll continue. We'll continue to do our thing. And then tomorrow I'm back in the office, and so we'll be ready to go. All right, guys. I'm gonna make sure I wasn't smiling with a big old thing on my teeth. But yeah, I am so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back on track. Everybody stay safe, and I will see you back here at 3. All right, bye for now, guys.